Hi and karibu sana to our channel. This is the Villa Eco Podcast, and today we have a lovely panel with us. We are going to have a very good discussion. Ni discussion inagusia tu vitu very sensitive.
Yes.
But we have a very good panel. We're going to talk about it, and I'll let them introduce themselves first, and then we can be able to go to our discussion. Tutaanzia pande ile kwa mwanadada.
Hi, my name is Joan Orogo. Thank you for being here.
Hi, my name is Baron Nini, about to bound this podcast with truth.
Hi, my name is Dorcas Kamau, and you can call me Koi. Thank you so much for clicking to watch. Continue subscribing and following us online.
And my name is Ken Mungai. On all my socials, Ken Mungai Music. On TikTok is Ken Mungai _music. Karibuni sana. All right, today we're talking about teenage pregnancy. Mwana vile mmepumwa?
Pregnancy.
Teenage pregnancy.
Kumeharibika.
First of all, I want to ask you, do you know anyone who has undergone a teenage pregnancy? A lady who has gone under teenage pregnancy?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes, me, I have. Last year, towards the end, I went to Turkana region. I met a lady around Lake Turkana. This lady is too young. She's 11 years old and has a kid. Ali dropped out akiwa class 7, I think, she told me, and her boyfriend is in form 3. Now, the kid has developed a problem because, you see, giving birth is complicated and needs a strong woman or something like that. And now she's left alone. The parents died. Her father is a drunkard in the area, and so the lady now, this 11-year-old girl, because it's a child, anakaa kind of peke yake, because sasa nyumba babake is no longer there. He goes and comes back drunk, anaishi kwa mitaro, anakaa kwa club, whatever, something like that. So I asked her, so how are you surviving and how are you handling life? This girl cannot even explain, because she starts crying. Like, life is so hard on her. But the guy mwenye alimpea ball akona watoto wengine. This form 3 guy.
Wow.
You see now that kind of life where the guys feel they can do anything because the parents cannot follow up. Hakuna mahali watawapeleka. So nikamuuliza, does the father come to see the child? Ati hapana, lakini akona watoto wasichana wengine amepea mimba. Sad state.
Wow.
So see rahisi definitely.
It's not.
Wait, what's the mtoi anakaa, ulisema aliaffectiwa health wise? Akoaje? The child.
Now, I don't know if it's fistula or something, but she explained something like she cannot be able to hold her pee. Yes, and stuff like that. I think I'll send you that clip and insert it somewhere here. Yes, it's sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you met anyone?
Yes, this is a very sad topic. Tunafaa tuletea masabi. Yes. Yes, I have encountered, and some of these people that when you're kuna pregnancy at the teenage whatever, they are people close to us. Some of them are even our sisters, our cousins. Yes, I've definitely encountered someone very close to me. Na inauma, na inawaharibu. Yes.
Inaendeleaje, ni easy ama like watu sawa?
It's hard for them. To the person I knew, that was someone very close. Like kusema ni nani?
Okay.
Asisema naongelea story yake hapa. They had to drop out of school number 1 because huyu ni mtu amepata mimba akiwa class 7. Where do you go from class 7? Where are you starting? Mtu amekupea mimba na it's someone you met from probably a disco matanga or this stupid dundas all over. Umeifanya once probably or twice, just stupid experimentation, then boom. Hata una ile energy ya push. You have to go through, it's called the cesarean way of yes, unakatwa at a very young age. Yeah, so I think it's something that really needs to be talked about.
John.
Yeah, I do know someone that got pregnant, I think akiwa form 2. The guy was in form 4. So the guy was able to finish high school and afterwards went on to Polytechnic. acquired his skills nini. Obviously udem alichelewa kumaliza shule na 1 year, right? Because she has to take 1 year off. Let's start from there. The fact that she actually had to lose a whole year of her life because of this thing. And then afterwards, the parents insisted that there is no way udem atakosa kuolewa na this guy. So fate ya life yake imekaa hivyo. Nothing happened after high school. No tertiary education. Someone that was so bright actually ended up becoming a homemaker, which is not a bad job, right? But it should be out of choice, not because circumstances ziliku force. So babake alisema hapana. Kama huchali get pregnant, you have to get married to this guy. You go. Hataki hata kujua the living conditions your in-laws and where you'll be living. No, you have to get married. And that's that. And the guy is perfectly fine. Anyway, well, uzuri, they've been thriving, or rather it seems so from the outside eye. They actually got married and got a second child, but who knows? Maybe soulmates wako ama wake alikuwa someone else, and they were forced into this situation. So yeah, it's quite sad.
You never really get to live ile maisha yenyewe. Ungeenda vizuri, ungeget kufika hapo. Unakuta ambitions zako, dreams ziko sharp.
You have to cut them short.
Yes.
So we can safely say maybe most of the results imekuwa mbaya more than good.
Yes.
Maybe tukiongelea watu wengi sana, maybe some other people put in the comments. Tunaweza pata maybe kuna ule aliendoma akasema so teenage is 18 downwards, so unasema I'm pregnant, alafu maybe your parents are sawa tuangalie mtu
But children are the point of disappointment. The parent feels very disappointed that you have to get pregnant, lose a whole year of education. You know, why did you give in to such? It disappoints the parent, and as much as kuna wazazi wenye hawaoni kama ni such a big deal, but there is that feeling of disappointment.
Hata tuseme kitu, hakuna mzazi aonangi it's not a big deal. It's always ni wewe hata kuambia, but it's a big deal to them. They're just trying to like make you feel like their child. Like mama hapa umeslide, lakini we can work out
something.
Sawa. Ule mzazi mwenye atakuonyesha actually ule amesema wewe hakuna shule naenda, umeamua kufuata njia, enda na huyo jemo wako. Unaona?
Plus hata mzazi kumwambia, even if this parent is okay or rather seems okay, you've put another responsibility on their table, because sasa ni kukusaidia kubeba hii mzigo yenye we mwenyewe ulijiletea when it wasn't time. I would rather at the right age you got pregnant and then maybe something happens to you and then they have to take up that responsibility. But the fact that you're forcing these parents into, taking a responsibility yenye hata hawako wamepangia, because kulea mtoto it's not 1 2 3 si ABCD. I mean,
I want to say something. You said that their parents will do hakuna mzazi haiziona kama kuna big deal. But do you know those parents wao wenyewe they are promiscuous. Wale wazazi wenye ni viruka njia. They don't have a problem with their children getting pregnant. Atamwambia umepata mimba, unaweka nyumbani kama mimi. You know, their parents actually they take their children wafanyiwe family planning because they kind of allow them go ahead, do whatever you want to do. They do not follow up why they come home late. They don't follow up why they're doing things they're doing. And I'm feeling like some parents have failed, and those kind of parents, they make their children to fall into such things. They even bring men home, drunk men, and they rape their own children, you know. So in as much as kuna ile disappointment, kuna wazazi wao wenyewe ndo wanaletea watoto wao these problems. Yes.
They are the catalysts, yani.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Mimi na agree na wewe. Wazazi kuna shida. By the way, mimi naonanga ni wazazi unachangia pakubwa sana. Like kwanza I agree with you. There is a batch of parents when wanachukua mtu hii anapeleka enda ishi na shosho. Sijui ushago. Yako huko. Why would you do that in the first place? Unaona? Shosho ashamaliza kulea huko, your mama amemaliza kulea, then you take your child there. What are you expecting? They're not going to follow up on this kid's life. And then how you act around your child. Pia ita determine mtu yeye atakuja kugeuka nini. Vile tu amesema, you bring people around, probably you're living that promiscuous life.
Also kwa wazazi pia, I don't know if we can say pali generation inaenda wazazi wameachilia watoi sana social media and online
Yes.
push them a lot.
Yes.
That wanataka experiment early. Wanaona vitu zinafanyika, wanataka experiment early and wazazi kidogo wame pull back. So tunasema what other things do you think zina cause it?
Let's not say wazazi, let's just say the society.
The society, you know?
Because honestly mtoto si wa mzazi peke yake.
Okay.
Mtoto ni wa kila mtu, right? As much as okay, that theory I apply as much as it used to kitambo. But you see, if you bring your child, I am this child's aunt, and they come to my home and I let them watch TV till late at night, and obviously the programs that have been aired usiku.
Squeeze kunanga time.
Okay, well there is that also.
Squeeze kunanga time.
Well, yeah. But this exposure that we are actually letting these children have is what is really affecting them, because I will see something, right? And I will want to do it.
Yes.
I will be curious. We are curious beings. I will be curious. I will want to know what is this that is, that is so exciting, ama that these people are so happy about. Ni nini hii wanafanya? So we as a society have actually failed. Let's take responsibility. Si mzazi peke yake, ni society mzima ime let down.
And talking about society, I think pia naweza put blame kwa ndazitaji yote niseme kwa social platforms, because now there's a logarithms. You see the way you said, you just mentioned ati anaona kitu anataka kuona a logarithm. Unajua vile TikTok iko. Sasa zitaanza kukuja. So she gets more, yani you consume more because of just clicking one video you saw.
Let's leave no stone unturned. There is also a category of girls, teenage girls especially. This child is so curious. Mtoto babake ni pastor, ama labda ametoka kwa familia yenye they are brought up well. These people decide to on purpose rebel. They rebel on purpose. They just want to be curious. Me, I feel I have grown. I have men who are admiring me, and I just want to experiment. Now, to such, wanajeka kwa moto wakijua. It's not like they don't know. So there is also a category of people who are just being rebellious for no reason. They just feel that they don't want to take advice from parents, because in as much as there is this content and promote this kind of things, there are also people who are campaigning for how girls against it. There is that, and so this category of girls decide we want to follow this route and not this one. So
in a way, you can't control a human being fully.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only instill good values. You can only instill good values into a child, but you see, ultimately, they have a choice to make. Let's also talk about the fact that teenage pregnancies actually affect girls more than they do the boys. Right? You see, when it takes two to tango, it takes a boy and a girl for a girl to get pregnant, obviously. So why is it that dame ndio anasuffer? Why does this? Kwanza, there's a new proposed rule or rather law, that when a girl gets pregnant, they should not go back to school. So imagining this 10-year-old, 11-year-old in class 7, grade 7, has gotten pregnant. Hapo ndo maisha yake imeishia.
I thought you were going to say, inafaa kuwa dem na huyo kijana.
But inafaa kuwa dem na huyo kijana. Okay, we shouldn't even go that far, because there is no need of kunyima watu wawili education. But it shouldn't be a rule. Mbona isikae that if this thing actually happens, because mistakes do happen, why do these mistakes have to determine the rest of your life? Why do you have to be a catalyst wa kufanya maisha ya mtu, or rather msichana ngumu? Already ashapoteza maybe a year of learning. Mbona umkataze the rest of her life?
We are still talking about the guy, right?
No, we are talking about the girls.
The girls.
We are talking about the girls and how this situation affects my boy venye na affects madam. The responsibility should be shared.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like ukiambia dem asirudi shule, alafu atachungaje mtoto?
Na kama hajui mtoto ni wa nani?
Kuna wale
wenye hajui. Vile tumesema kuna kategori ya mademu viruka njia. Analala na huyu leo, kesho hata hajui ni ball ni ya nani. So now at this point tutafanyaje?
Atapata mtoto atamfunza juu mtoto. By kumfunza, I mean the responsibility that comes with having a child. We can only pray. and try as much as possible to instill these good values that we were instilling before, but then we instill them sasa zaidi, and pray that hii kitu itamfunza a lesson.
Okay. Yes, I think I agree. And I think it's very unfair for some people out there to propose that after a lady, actually they are not even ladies, they are children, only teenagers.
Yeah.
They get pregnant erudi shule. Education is a right in the Kenyan constitution.
Thank you
and
very
everyone
much.
deserves it.
Yes.
Whether you are pregnant or not.
Preach, brother.
Yes, treating a lady who's gotten pregnant like they're supposed to go to some sort of rehabilitation. Ni kama mtu amevuta bangi akachizi, ati amemaliza amekuwa pregnant now, don't go back to school, you're supposed to go to this other place, ameishia hapo. No, that is very very unfair. Mtu apate mimba, ajifungue, arudi shule, tuone kama anaweza endelea na ile barabara yake kufuata dreams. Yes.
Not to say that we are supporting
Yes.
teenage pregnancies,
Yes.
but if it has happened, I don't see why you have to punish this child
Yes.
by kumnyima the rest of her life, because sasa itakuwa ati I'm a class 7 dropout. Obviously jobs zenye nitafanya ni you know,
The
vitu zinazo-
proposal, does it say that even after the child has gotten the child, they should not go back to school?
Yes,
Yes,
that's what it says.
yes.
Okay.
There's even another one. There was a proposal that we reduce age of consent.
To 16.
Oh,
Yes.
very bad.
Anyway, when I say I was trying to wind up, just in a few words, do you think there's much we can do to reduce? Kuna kitu tunaweza ongezea in a very few words. as we wind
Yes,
up.
yes. Please, mzazi kuwa mzazi. Mimi bado naona ni mzazi ana fail because all those things tumeongea nini. Parent ndiye amefail wa kwanza aka-expose mtoto wake to all those things out there. Mzazi, please be a parent. Yes.
Thank you. Sean?
I feel like the whole society should take the responsibility. Let's not put it on one person.
Yeah.
Once I get this child and this child is on this earth, it is the responsibility of the teacher, of the brother, of the sister, of the aunts, of the extended family, of the parents, and everyone else around this child to instill good values, you know, and to try to lead them to the right way. I feel like it's the responsibility of the whole society, not only the parents. Once this child is on this earth, everyone should take responsibility. That elder brother, that aunt, that
Neighbor.
neighbor,
Right.
anyone, the
Yeah.
teacher. Kila mtu ajaribu in their own way kuinstill good values into this child. Ukiona anaenda vibaya, ukiona kuna boy fulani ama dem fulani wanaongea sana na wanaanga wanajificha after shule nyuma ya
Ama
fence,
pale mzazi hayuko.
chukua mtoto.
Chona neighbor anaingiza kijana.
You know, be sure, be there, be active. Tujaribu kureduce kitu because it is our responsibility and it is our society actually. And if one person suffers, the rest, everyone around that person will suffer.
Yes.
Me, I'll say that we teach men to close? Do we teach boys to close their legs even as we tell girls not to do this and that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we talk about it? You know, also men, and especially me, I find it very scary that a man of maybe 30 years old, mtu mwenye ako in their right senses, will sleep with a child na anajua ni mtoto. Are you in your right mind? Are you crazy? You know, let's also talk to these men that manze respect children. Go sleep around with people of your age.
Yes.
If you feel like you really have that urge, kuna watu wanalipwa wakupatie manze,
Yes.
do that.
Yeah.
Stop running after children. And I'm speaking this because I have a person who is related to me affected by this, and I feel very sad that some men will go chasing children and you know it's a child. Funga miguu yako.
Yes.
Let me agree with you. Hapo kwa men, it's not only elder men.
Yes.
Yes.
Hata these teenage
Yes.
yeah, tuacha kuangalia ni kama sawa, it is my responsibility as a girl to take care of my body, nimeambiwa nichunge, take care of my private parts, nini. But this boy should also be told to put it in their pants and
Yes.
keep it there
Yes.
until ile time yenye utakuwa of age and you actually decide to do whatever you want to do, na ikue kuna consent hapo.
Kwanza small boys wanafaa kuongeleshwa hivi.
Yeah.
Kababa, hiyo kasusu weka ndani.
Oh wow. Lakini utaambia mtu wa form 1
Sawa.
kaka.
All right. Me, I think I'll direct my blame and my my call for action to media and online, because if you're in a place where you can control the media, if you have a platform kama hii, kama una run hata hizo social media platforms, I think it's also you can take a responsibility of sensitize, kuongelesha watu, because people are sharing a lot of things online. Inapatia watoto wengi direction at this point in time. Sindo?
Yes.
Breathe in. Breathe out. It's been a wholesome topic.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, and also you hapo mtaa unafeel kuna kitu ya kusema, kuna story ya kushare, tuweke hapo kwa comments. Thank you so much for watching.
Peace. Bye.